Welcome back to Third Age Total War. So I decided in the end to pull Glorfindel back. Incidentally, it's still the same turn. It's been for like 3 videos. This is the longest lasting turn ever. But I decided to pull Glorfindel back from Gobel and Kalaman because, well, I think he only has about 1 fight left in him before his army gets too weakened to continue. On the way back to Ramland, however, he ran into this small army led by Captain... what was that? What was his name? Captain Abrazimir. So I'm going to fight him, and I'm going to end this turn finally.
Send them back to their underworld.
Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Hello, Glorfindel. Alright, there you are. Hello. Alright, so... that looks like the model for Thranduil, I'm pretty sure, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Alright, let's see... oh, they're there. Mm-hmm. Of course, the enemy's probably gonna force us to attack them, but just in case, let's make a solid front line. Well, then again, actually, no, they can't retreat anyways. So, yeah, they started over there. Question is, where is they going? Where are they going? Oh, they turned around. So we'll just have them follow on. And then have, let's see if we can't get them to form up properly. Just keep walking. Keep walking. Alright. Let's deploy behind them. Slightly tighter formation there. Let's put you up there. Alright, Eldar, when we don't shoot yet. Let's form a line here. Are you ready? You ready, guys? Are you ready? What are these guys doing?
Archers! Archers!
Stop.
Up!
They'll reform on their own when I hit the stop button for some weird reason. Now let's see how many arrows they take before they do anything. Let's see if the AI decides to be stupid this time. Because I'll accept that. You know, it means minimal casualties for me. Not necessarily no, but minimal casualties. Are they coming forward? They're coming forward. Can't tell. Now he knows that they can't withstand this arrow rain. Oh, here they come. Oh, they're advancing, it looks like. We'll just keep hitting the Muhan Trizing because they're the most dangerous right now. Or should we shoot farther back so that we can hit the most units? Let's hit this Trollman, actually, so we can hit the most units. Okay, back up. Back up, men. Alright, let's go here. Run. Continue running. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Ow. Didn't see that coming. Oh, crap.
We're under attack!
Alright, let's just kill them all. No point in hanging back, I think.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Ah, watch your arrows, men. Watch your arrows. Oh, I should probably take these guys out of spear wall formation, shouldn't I? Excuse me.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, it looks like the Southron Warband broke easily. All right, let's get on their case. Let's get on their case. Actually, you know what? No, let's back up a bit. Oh, wait, they're charging. All right, ending the fight now. Only 11 men down, though. Good. Good. Ransom? Nope.
We must defend these lands.
Alright, so our relations to Shadow Mordor are still terrible.
Follow me.
Nothing new there. Ah, yes, I forgot you were here. With those siege engines, it could be a problem when they attack. Not too much of a problem, but it could be one. Could be a bit of one. Good thing I have horsemen to help deal with that, though.
You have nothing to fear from me.
Anything else to do with this turn? I'll move Glorfindel closer to Ramland. Maybe he'll lure Captain Riza in here. If he does, that's actually pretty much a good thing, because like I said, I think he can take one more battle's worth of abuse before he has to withdraw into a city somewhere. So, let's see how we're doing in construction. Phala Swordmasters, Elder Windweir's almost done here. We need to build army barracks here, I guess. Wait, really? Wait, really? Oh, this is still Siduri. Dude, jeez. Oh, I'm like, why would it take so long to build all those? But no, it was on the wrong city, that's why. I thought he switched back to Lindon, though. Whatever. Alright, so I guess that's it for now. Alright, 15,000 next turn, hopefully. That could change depending on what gets sieged, if anything at all. Let's see. Could probably stand to build some more Mythlon nobles, but it's gonna take so long to get them to the south, so I'm wary of doing that. You know, even though I could use additional nobles, but let's wait until next turn. Let's see what the tactical situation will be in a turn, and then we shall make I will make decisions. You'll just sit there and look pretty. But you know, I'll decide how to proceed from there. So, oops, no, save. Lindon 1. And end the turn. Forgot about... Alright, let's see what we got going for us. End of turn report. Okay, 65,000. Great. Construction report. Dusselon has repaired all of its damaged buildings, so great. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Recruitment report first. Alk food, great. Alk food.
Ships ready.
Alright, let's see.
Set sail.
How many troops can I remove from Dusselon before it starts, before its public order starts going wonky?
For the light.
First, let's try the Elder Winwy.
Onward.
Okay, 110. Great. Let's try the Sindar Spearman.
Swiftly.
105. Great. How about the Siege Engines?
This is the way.
100. Okay, I can deal with 100's tolerable.
Ships.
We'll keep all these Sindar in here, I guess, and they'll retrain as we gain culture, and well, actually we have all the culture, don't we? The problem is we don't have the turns. This is so ridiculous. 40 turns. I mean, come on. Why am I invading a region that I can't even effectively reinforce out of? Seriously. At least it gives me extra. Whoa, that's a lot of money. I guess because this army moved and changed roads.
We can go no further.
But, okay, wow. Nice. Alright, Emerald here, let's see. Okay, this navy can start moving up here, I guess.
Set sail.
Alright, finish sailing, thank you.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Alright, Glendalgian is back. He's back and ready to roll. Alright. Let's see, so the Winwy is all complete. It'll be turns before they're ready again. Let's do Sindar guards, and let's see, we need archers, don't we? Elder Winwy, no, there they are, Sindar archers. We'll get a couple of Sindar archers going too. And then we'll sail that group south, you know, when the time comes. When the time comes. In a world where trees walk, talk, and kick ass. Well, we follow a story that's completely irrelevant to those trees walking, talking, and kicking ass. Instead, we go to these elves over here in this bay. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why Forlon's income is below 4,000. That's right. Duh. Forgot to move my capital. Duh. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, more armies out the butt, by the way. No, actually, these are mostly the same armies. This is the one from before that that caused me to pull back. And Hud Hafa here is from Gobel and Kalamon, so they're close enough to. Oh, what the hell was that? Let's get close enough to see what they're like. Yes, most of the weak units those of the weakened units are in there too. So.
Follow me.
Is there any group I can supplement Glorfindel with? Ooh, Artillery Swordsman, can we train them? Yay! Oh, gosh. Stupid culture. Stupid culture. Alright, anyway. How are we doing here? Culture is going to take forever here. But they missed the brakes. Alright, let's kill this navy here. Or drive it back.
Engaging the enemy fleet.
Alright, and casualties inflicted 34. Alright, Harad can flee like little cowards, like little babies.
Ships ready.
Alright, now what do we do?
Blocking access to their port.
Well, at least Gondor kept it for a turn. Let's see how many more turns they keep it for, though. Alright, auto, no. Lindon 6. Now get in there. Okay, gate will be open. 50-50 chance, basically, that I can open the gate. which means it's probably effectively like 1090.
My lord. There they are.
Ah, yes! Okay, so, yes, we succeeded. Attack! Don't even pretend that we want to stuff. He has a doctor. Why does he get a doctor? Meanie? Where do you get that doctor from? Let's kill them! Including the doctor! Okay, finally. Whew. Took too long. Too much waiting. My patience is only so much. Alright, I guess... oh, there must be ballista towers. The only reason we start this far back. But they'll be driven off the ballista towers as soon as we're... as soon as the battle begins, because the gate's open. Okay. Let's put 3 units here. Now let's put at least this unit. Okay, so, sorry, just deciding where to put my men. Where will they be the deadliest? Those are archers. Alright, so we'll do this. These guys here. Give them 1 unit of Mithlon nobles to supplement them. We'll give the other side a unit of Mithlon nobles to supplement them. We'll keep all the archers in the front. One of these is spearmen, yes. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, spearmen here. Why are they not selected? What the hell? There we go.
Excellent! Our spy has opened the gates. Let's be done with this wretched siege.
Wretched siege! Wretched siege! Alright, let's get them in here. We have to run a little blindly right now. Let's get you out of shield wall. Wait. No, these are regular bow towers. Okay, weird. Why did we start so far back then? Jeez. It's a totally unnecessary precaution. Alright. Let's go. Advance! Advance and prepare to slay the enemy.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Alright, it's 2 gates down. Because that Southron rabble's gonna run right into my archers. Good. Now, actually get inside the city, please. Thank you. Thank you. I must say, there's not enough big roads in this in these maps. It's always very thin on roads, it seems. All right, here they come. Here comes the rabble. Prepare to kill them all. Go! Stabby stab. They have no armor, and their weapons are weak. Slay them all.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
let's give him a hand here. And we'll have these 2 units cover the road. Just in case the cavalry decides to come rocketing down. Move these archers here. I guess the Sindar archers can doesn't make much difference as concentration, so let's take that off. I just heard the Elven war horn. Spear wall formation. Sure, they'll be fine, right? The remnants of the enemy forces are retreating. Meanwhile, our arrows rain into the main square, slaying enemy general bodyguard people and Saldron armored defenders.
Spearman, guard this area. Only half the enemy force remains.
Just in case there's such a charge. You never know. Though I imagine they'd be most likely to go after the Elder Winry, if anything. No. Okay, where are the Sindar archers in there? Let's move them there and figure out... Well, let's fine-tune it later when we're done shooting these up. How are we doing over here, men? It's going too slowly, frankly. Alright, how are we doing over here? Looks like we're going for wholesale slaughter right now. The enemy's not doing anything due to crummy AI. But listen, I have no qualms with taking advantage of the crummy AI sometimes. I mean, I'm already at enough of a disadvantage. If the enemy behaves a little stupidly, it can only help in my efforts. Hello, flag bearer. You seem a little bloody. Do you need some medicine? Or are you the commander? Yes, he has no shield. And that's, by the way, is how you could tell commanders apart, for the most part. Tell commanders apart. They have no shields. Even though, if you'll notice, usually small unit... What the fudge are you doing? What the hell? Stop it! I didn't give you orders to move here. Alright, stop! Stop moving! Out! Oh, that's irritating. I'm kind of tempted to just run in and kill the rest, but it's smarter to use up the arrows first. Should I do the Sindar, though? That's a question. Should I have the Sindar shoot up, or should I just charge in with my remainder once they're done, once the Elder Winry are out of arrows? Which should be enough 5 volleys if I'm reading that bar correctly. No, there'll be much to mop up. Okay. Okay, let's shoot that bigger unit of armored defenders, rather. What's going on over here? Apparently the enemy has way too much morale. Apparently that's what's going on. Because they should have broken at this point, given their rabble. You know, so they have extremely. They have to have. You know, they have to have some of the lowest morale in the games. Oh, the bloody flag bearer is still alive. It sounded like I was calling him. It sounded like I was insulting him. No, I mean the flag bearer who's been bloodied by being slashed repeatedly is still alive. Is what I was actually saying. Alright, let's do this. Finish them. Uh-oh. From behind! Haha, your horses are pitiful next to these very long spears. There's the enemy general, surrounded by pikemen. Look at him, he just looks like he's having a seizure on the back of his horse. He's just being hit so much.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Yeah, hilarious, he's still alive. It doesn't look like anyone's doing anything. Just kind of standing around, poking gently. It's like, you like the feel of that, don't you? You like it. Okay, anyway. There we go. There we go. And the armored defenders are falling quickly. Very quickly, in fact. And now they should fall even quicker, because we're coming in on the one open side. Alright, finish them. Finish them. This one guy using the leg sweep maneuver, it looked ridiculous given that he had to sweep through like 10 elves to do the maneuver. Hurrah! Yay! Cheering. Woo! 22 casualties only. Oh, stop scrolling.
We must defend these lands.
Defend them! Defend these lands! Defend!
Enter it.
Okay. Let's occupy. This Barad Harn, in fact, has mostly Dunedain culture. Which makes me wonder, even though it has, even though it has the advanced stable, that's tavern, or are they, yes, even though it has, no, these are just, oh, I must be thinking of another kind of stable. Okay, well, alright, that works actually, because that means I can die, enemy navy! Why did the Numeramar take so many casualties just now? Stop being confusing, game! Alright. Damn it, a good omen! Ugh. The reason I started this episode, kind of in a bit of a delay, is because a good omen started playing then too. Why is it playing again? Isn't it some sort of roulette or something? Or, I don't know. Some sort of pattern to this? Alright, anyway. Guess I'll just have to edit this, unpleasantly so. Alright, I think I should trade Barad Harn now. Since I can't, since I don't really derive any, major benefit from keeping it. I thought I would, but turns out I was thinking of, that's a tavern, son of a bitch. The Lord's Stables. Yes, the Lord's Stables I was thinking of. There's Glorfindel. So I was thinking the Lord Stables, so, you know, that's why I thought that Barad Harn would be very beneficial to me, but in fact it's not. So, we're just going to hand it off to, our friends in Gondor. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I have another gift for you. I would like to give you, let's see, what's the list? Lots of cities. Barad Harn, here it is. Alright, confirm the offer details, and offer as a gift. Well, if you're jerks, you could refuse such a generous offer. This was just saying, you know. If you were jerks, could do it. And, oh, did they just leave the city onto the ship? Yes, they did. Why? Alright, Archer Militia. Oh, that's great. It's a bunch of Archer Militia they got. Now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we... I wonder if we could take Amenast. So, yeah, let me see. What kind of settlement is this? Large city, okay. Tir Athride is a large city. That works in my favor. Imlad Karnen is one as well. Amon Eifel is actually just a normal large city, so there's guaranteed to be no ballistas. That's good. Alright. Nindad Estolad. Sounds like a song. Barad, Buabad. What the fudge did I just say? Alright. Where is our spot? Oh, he's on the ship. That's why. That's where he went off to. Alright, stop it. I'm not double-clicking that. Alright, let's start moving them toward Nindad Estolad. Estolad. Alright, let's see. Yep, we can get the spy off the ship here. Just march him there now. So I can infiltrate next turn. Tam Rubin, the general. Looks like he's heading south to harass me some more. This tactical situation's still touch and go, everyone. I'm not as depressed about it, say, as in previous playthroughs, like the Sylvan Elves. That was still one of the most depressing things I've ever endured. That Sylvan Elf playthrough. That was just so horrible. Oh, Lord Stables again. Cool. Now, we could take the castle and give it to Gondor, but it has no culture, which is unfortunate. We could go to Pelargir too, though. You know, try to stop that cultural bleed there. All I know is that we're severely weakening Harad right now, I'm pretty sure. Faction rankings. Where is Harad? Harad. Oh, there we are. Our Dream Tribes. Overall ranking. Military ranking. Well, kind of plateaued once I started going to war with them. Production ranking. Now let's see what Gondor looks like next to this. Yeah, Gondor's been diving steadily. Let's see. Territorial ranking. Yep. Look at me. I'm just a steady incline. Gondor, of course, dove precipitously, and this is, I guess, when I started invading Harad. Also, keep in mind, of course, that these lines are based on their faction ranking, the faction ranking report. So, you know, it's not indicative of the number of territories I've captured, but rather the number of territories compared to other factions. So, I'm guessing that Harad's somewhere in the middle now after all the territory I've captured. All right, let's see. Financial ranking. Population ranking. Wow, my population's really spiking. Overall, okay, we're back to overall. But we do need to, we need to take them down a peg some more. Take them down several more pegs, rather. How many regions? 28 regions. Okay, so we need to hold 30. That should be easy enough. I mean, we still have all of Mordor to conquer. Canker. Do we have all of Mordor to canker? Looks like funny how Gondor's not lost to Druidon Forest here. You think that they would have, but they haven't. So it works for me either way. I guess Nindat Estelad is next. Estelad, rather. Well, let's see what transpires before we decide on whether or not we go south to Emon Eiffel or Tir Athride. I could use. I think Tir Athride would be the obviously Tir. Obviously Tir Athride would be the more beneficial location to take because I'm. Wow. Okay, because I think it's a forest region. I think since it's basically southern Ithilien. And Ithilien is, Ithilien as a whole is a forest region. But I can't be entirely certain. I may have to take Lossernach or something, or if I want to huge encampment. What? Anyway, yes, I may have to take Lossernach if I want a forest region. Because I'm pretty sure, unless they don't do it this way, like last time with the Sylvan Elves, forest regions are basically where we are strongest, where we recruit the fastest, and so forth. And unless they didn't do it that way in this mod, I would hope they did. So I would hope that, or basically I would hope that, by even capturing any forest region, basically would allow me to reinforce better. Because otherwise that would basically make Mordor an impossible objective for the elves that have to take Mordor. If they can't reinforce close enough to it. I also have to consider how I'm going to do this. Because I feel like I should arrange it so that Gondor can aid me in attacking Mordor or Rohan, whichever, by attacking from the Black Gate. Because if I'm the only one attacking, then I'm not sure he'll take it. I mean, it's possible. I mean, we've seen how hard I can hit. We've seen how weak orcs are. So, I think it's entirely possible. It's just, I want to try to maximize my odds, and I'm only one faction. Anyway, this is a good point to end the episode. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I will catch you next time, as the War of the Ring continues ever onward.